Hello, Cancer. Goodness gracious, my water bottle's all the way over there. Oh, and put my books over here where I can actually reach them. Alright, if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on me. I do appreciate you. If you're returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love seeing you again. This isn't my day job, so please be aware that my time is limited. I can only do these videos when I am not working, or yeah, when I'm not working. You can, however, request private readings in the description box or Venmo donations for the channel. Please take into consideration these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you are a cross watcher and feel that it is reversed, please do so. And also, you should probably go and check your chart. You may have some of the sign in you, somewhere in your chart, and that may be what they're trying to do. I have one Aries in my chart, and I had a video come up, and I wasn't going to watch it because I didn't know that it wasn't in my chart, and then I was like, well, let me look at my chart. And sure enough, I had one Aries in my chart, and it was spot on. So, there may be something, you know, the planets all in alignment, and Aries was more accurate than your Cancer or whatever. So, like I said, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's jump into the cards for Cancer. What is a part of themselves that they are trying to reject or do not want to acknowledge? What is a part of themselves that they are trying to reject or do not want to acknowledge? Is there a situation at home that you don't want to deal with? Do you feel like a home is no longer safe? This is the Enchanted Map. You're comfortable in your own skin. You belong. If you don't feel at home, it's time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel that you don't belong where you are? What if you choose another path? Does your understanding or home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, or unfulfilling? 19 for the Dragon's Lair. Sounds like a pretty messed up situation. Red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful because you can't win this particular challenge. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and beware of your surroundings. Oh, well, it is that time of year, unfortunately, where everybody thinks that family is family and you need to be with them. So maybe the holidays are pretty stressful. Let's clarify this home and Dragon's Lair. What is causing this part of themselves? There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of stuff that went wrong. Everything always seems to go wrong. You never seem to have any good luck when you're around family or at home. especially when it concerns marriage, children. Maybe this is a sore topic. You know that it's going to come up. They're really trying to push you into marriage, or you deserted the family. You don't come home often enough. Maybe they're religious, or they have different political views. Maybe you feel persecuted for these things. Religion is a hard one for families around the holidays. Yeah. There is a lot of, I'm getting a lot of religion, faith healer, mystics, spirituality gets a huge, if you're into spirituality, it takes a huge hit from religion, and families who are religious. I don't envy you. It's difficult. So maybe those are things that you're trying to suppress, or you don't want to talk about. But at the same time, everybody is going to be talking about their own religions, and they're allowed to celebrate them freely. And you have to remain silent about yours, and that can be painful. You know, you're not allowed to openly celebrate Samhain. Yeah. I mean, that's difficult when you can't go out there and start a little fire and, burn your messages to the universe and spirit and things like that. But while everybody else is saying prayer at the dinner table, your prayer is just as important to you as it is to them, but you're being forced to remain silent. That's a big ouch. Why are they trying to reject it? Why is Cancer rejecting this side of themselves so hard? This is the Elemental Oracle. $27, so it adds up to 9, and there is a 9 there, and 7 and 2. There are 2 27, so maybe 27 is important, or maybe the number 19, since 19 is here on top of the 19. Focus on your breath, allow it to guide your actions and flow. Fear often means breath holding. Let that all go. There is a place for slowing down your breath and being mindful of it. Take a deep breath and rethink your strategy. Take a deep breath and pause a few seconds before exhaling, which will train you to give yourself that little bit more time and space. So you're rejecting it because you're afraid you may have an outburst, or you're afraid of how it will be taken, or maybe you want to say something, but they won't shut up and take a breath themselves to let you say what you want to say. Let's clarify this reason. Resilience, persistence, courage, boundaries. Are you afraid of setting boundaries with them? It's okay. It's scary. They're persistent. They're extremely persistent. They just keep coming at you. You have to be this faith. You have to follow this faith. If you don't, you're going to go to hell. Well, you know, the great thing about that is we don't believe in hell, so that... There was an illness, fear of suffering, avoiding disaster. Yeah, you maybe somebody there is sick. You don't want to make them worse. You're afraid you'll make their health worse. Or maybe it will make your health worse. Maybe there's some illness that you're fighting and dealing with, and you just want it to be peaceful. So you're going to keep your mouth shut and go with flow so that you can just have peace. There's a lot of past resentment. You want to make amends. You want a reconciliation, but you don't see it coming. You don't see it forthcoming. There we go. It could be with a water sign or an air sign, I mean. And since I said water, it could be water. How is this part of yourself manifesting in your life? How is this part of Cancer manifesting in their life? How is this part of Cancer manifesting? You aren't allowing yourself to be angry. You're not allowing yourself to acknowledge that anger. You may not, we don't have to express it to others. We don't have to get others to believe us or see our side, but we do need them. We do need to acknowledge it to ourselves. We do need to admit to ourselves that, oh yes, I am angry, that hurt. This is causing me pain. This is causing me sorrow. And we need to acknowledge that for ourselves and then see where is it hitting us in our body. Allow ourselves to feel where it's hitting us and causing pain so that we can acknowledge it and figure out a way to release it. And what is the hidden power that Cancer is suppressing by not allowing this part of themselves to come through? What hidden power is Cancer suppressing by not connecting with this part of themselves? What hidden power is Cancer suppressing by not connecting with this part of themselves? Wise counsel. You are capable of counseling your family. You are capable of talking to them. You're capable of seeking therapy, whether it be from a therapist or a trusted friend or somebody else who has your same beliefs. You're capable of planning for this situation. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. You have a lot of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. You have all of these abilities. You have, you're mentally capable of it. You have a lot of power in those areas. No? No more? Okay. And how can Cancer reclaim or embody this lost part of themselves? How can Cancer reclaim or embody this lost part of themselves? Arrival, 39. You are challenged to see beyond the shallowness of appearances, see behind smoke screens, and take responsibility for how you are perceived. Okay, so maybe they're perceiving you in a certain way and you're just allowing it instead of showing them that you're your true self. Take responsibility for how you are perceived as you walk in the door. Assess what you lead with, what your mannerisms, appearance, and signals say. Notice if you lead with charm or prickly defenses, with your mind or heart, or whether you are versatile, changing your approach to fit the circumstance. Investigate how this first impression affects your identity and interactions. People read what you put out, whether you are acting as a business, as a person, or as a couple, and it's up to you to ensure that how you present yourself matches your intention. If you feel misunderstood, look for a misperception, yours or theirs, underneath any tension, and see what can be done to clear this lens. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoy an air of mystery and play your cards close to the chest, it becomes easier for others to project their assumptions onto you. Consider becoming more transparent and letting your inner worth shine. Okay. What are a couple of cards? Message cards for Cancer. What are some message cards for Cancer, please? Message cards for Cancer, please. The Good Tarot. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I feel joy and express it to others as I look around and see all the love that we share. I take pleasure in all that I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took for me to get where I am. I celebrate myself and all who traveled the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of and alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Yeah, you can. You're pretty strong. Alrighty. That's it for today. If this helped you or if you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate you allowing me to spend this time with you today. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.